I'm ready to go. Nigga having a great day today. It's bright, sunny outside. It's a great day to hop on them fish. Just went to the little shop. Picked up me a nice pole with a complete setup. It got the line on it. Rod and Reel combo on it. And it's Shakespeare. That is a very reputable brand. I had the cop. So, nigga plugged in with the little lady at the place. She gave me that bit for $5. You know what I mean? You can't beat it. So, we finna go fishing. But I don't got no base yet. We're gonna make our 2026 tackle box. But until then, we finna head into the sporting goods store right quick. We finna cop. I don't know, but fish up here, they like swim baits. So they like little baits like this, little crankbait. They like little stuff like that. So we finna head in, see what kind of crankbaits they got, little swim baits, jigs probably. Pick up a couple, and we're gonna test out a new $5 Rod and Reel combo along with the line. I don't know if the line dry rotted or not, but it's gonna be a nice little experiment to check it out, see what it hit for, see if we can catch us some fish. Let's get it. So as we walking in, they got a clearance rack. Gotta check out your little clearance rack. Let's see what kind of lures and stuff they got for us. Got some Senkos, chartreuse tail, craws, some Gulgans. Them 347, that's not bad for a pack of Gulgans. It's a lot of lures I've never been fishing with. You know, you got your lures that you know you could catch fish on. Like that be your go-to every time you go fishing, but it'll be good to switch it up. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, like fishing with rigs I never fish with for real. That'll be nice. We got some power bait in here, more Senkos, some grubs. Oh no, that's not grubs. What that is? Flatworm. The flatworm. That Crush City. I actually might cop these. That's that electric colorway. What it says called? I don't know, but $3.94. I like that price. We're gonna go ahead and grab these. Got some flukes. How much the flukes is? $3.94 for some flukes. That's not bad. Ooh, I like these little shad right here. If we could get some jig heads for some shad like this, if we could find some jig heads, this would be good, because I know the bass will bite on that. More flukes. That's that smoke. That white smoke. Ooh. The Chick Magnet. Strike King. $4.95. This would be a nice crankbait to get. We're gonna go ahead and grab this. Not bad colorway on them. You got that Fire Tiger colorway. Great Lakes. Some more shad, that's gold. Treble hooks. We don't need no treble hooks right now. We need some hooks though. Oh yeah. Let's say Tokyo rig. $197 for some 4/0 shank hooks. That's a pretty good deal. Y'all let me know in the comments which lures y'all want to see me fish with. Some weights. More weights. Some small hooks. Oh, some jig heads. We gotta grab these. These would be nice to pick up some nice big heads. Are these ribbon tails? No, they curl tails. But these would be nice to pick up too. You can't go wrong with some curl tails. I'm not gonna grab them now. We need to get us a little buggy. All right, we got us a buggy. So far, we got our Crunch City. Nice little worms. Never fished with these before. Got our Crunch Cities. We got some X Zone. Some X Zone 3-inch minnows in the Morning Dawn colorway. We got a Chick Magnet crankbait. We got 2 4-aught shank hooks. We got some jig heads, some weighted jig heads. These will go good with the little minnows. We gotta get us, I think I might pick up them curl tail worms. Those will go good. I mean, I could Texas rig these too. These kind of big. You know, something I never tried was wacky rigging. It might be cool to wacky rig these too. Let's see if we can find us some more hooks to pick up. Let's see what else they got. I want some tubes. If I could find some, that'd be nice. How you doing?
Okay. I probably prefer that you not film inside the store.
I can't film.
Would prefer that you not. We got a lot of customers that aren't going to like somebody filming inside the store. Because imagine this. You film me.
Made to go Mally. Hold up. All right. Made to go. We just making it out the store. So we got a lot of good deals, I believe. So I tried going for like the cheaper things that I could find. So we got a lot in here. We're going to head to the car and we're going to check out and see what we got picked up. All right, made to go. So we just made it out the store. I tried my best picking up the cheapest lures that I could find. I got a bunch of them. So far we spent $63.76, and my goal is going to be to try to catch fish on all the lures that we picked up today. And I picked up the cheapest lures that I could find. We got a couple good deals. I got some brush hogs. That was 97 cents. That was the cheapest thing I think I found. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and just check them out right quick. Let's check them out. So this is a look at all the lures that we picked up. So we got some power bait, swim baits. These are some little swim bait shads. They were $2.97. We got Tokyo rigs. I've never seen these before. I guess they call them Tokyo rigs. So we're gonna try these out. I don't know if you just put like your worm all the way up the little line and then Texas rig it. I don't know, but we're gonna figure that out. See if we could catch some fish off of that. This is a good example right here. See if we could catch some fish off of that. So we got our Tokyo rig. We got our power bait, the swim baits. We got our Rapala Crush City Customs. This is Rapala's version of the Senko and the electric bug colorway, so we should be able to catch some fish off of that. And I was looking, I saw these little hooks right here. It's called Wacky Neckos. I never wacky rig fish before, so I believe these is wacky rig hooks. So I'm gonna try wacky rigging these Rapala Crush Cities and see if we can catch some fish off of that. You gotta go with your zooms. This is my go-to bait right here, the baby brush hog. I always had good luck in the years with the brush hog, so finding them on a good deal, you can't pass them up. And this is the watermelon colorway with the red flake. Got those right there. We got Venom lures. These are some small curl tails in a chartreuse colorway. These were $1.64. Got those. Some more, these not brush hogs right here. These is the Super Salt Plus 6-inch lizards in a watermelon colorway. These were $1.97. I think I picked up 2 packs of these, yeah, so this is another pack right here. We got, and the only hooks that I'm using for the challenge, is hooks that was on clearance. I'm not using no hooks that's like normal. Everything is like clearance. This is a clearance fishing challenge. And we want to see if we could catch fish on all the lures that we picked up with everything that we got. So it should be interesting because, you know, when you're dealing with like little hooks and stuff that come on clearance, they always gonna have some type of like innovative things that you never seen before. Little stuff like this, I don't be used to just hooking little stuff like this up, but this is the brand Great Lakes. It got a little spinner on with a weighted jig head. It seemed like it got a pretty sturdy hook on there, so it'll be nice trying that out. We got our power bait, 18 times longer lasting scent. These is the Buzzing Speed toads. Fishing with toads is always pretty cool, especially when they soft plastics, because you really got to work them on the top because they can sink if you reel too fast, if you reel too slow. And I don't believe you hook these up with weights, so we gotta find a nice little setup that these toes could hook onto. Texas rig them or weedless, make them weedless so they'll stay on the top. And this is another Tokyo rig right here. These is just a little shorter. These might work pretty good for the toads, so we're gonna try those out. We got some robo worms. I heard of these before. I never fished with them though. We got some robo worms. They're real soft, real skinny looking baits. I don't know if I put a jig head on these. I don't think I'd Texas rig. These is kind of skinny. Texas rig might affect the action a little bit with that big old hook. The jig head might work pretty good, but I don't know. That'll be something good to experience with. It might work good with the Tokyo rig now that I think about it. So that'll be something else cool to try out. Robo worms. We got our Blockhead Midwest Finesse hooks. Like I said, never used these before. This is a good example on the back of how to set it up. Pretty interesting. We're gonna be using those, trying those out. And of course, us getting these little rigs with the weighted jig heads on, we gotta get us some nice little soft plastics. So we got some Rage Tails. These was $2.97. And I believe this is coffee scented, if I'm not mistaken. They look like a coffee colorway too. But the fish are definitely like that dark color, especially with it being sunny outside or a little bit of overcast like right now. I think they'll bite on something like this. Got another pack of jig heads. These is the Fusions by Berkley. They look pretty durable from the outside. Nice little eyes on them. These was $2.97. Had to pick those up. We got a nice bomber crankbait in a baby bass colorway. This was $3.97. We got a Strike King Chick Magnet. This was a pretty interesting colorway. It kind of looked like a little rainbow trout, but I like the shape of this crankbait. It should have some really decent action in the water. And Strike King, one thing I like about Strike King is the quality of their hooks. So I think these treble hooks will be really reliable when they get in the water, and it should have some really good action. So we should be able to catch some nice fish off of these. You can never go wrong pan fishing, picking up a little pack of tubes. So we got some yellow tubes, the crappie, panfish, bluegill, they'll bite on these all day. Had to pick up a pack of those. We got some more Strike King soft plastics for panfish. These are, I don't know what these called. I've seen them before, I just never picked them up. But they look like some little alien baits. Nice chartreuse color. These was $1.97. Add that along to our collection. And last but not least, gotta go with the little Z-Mans. So we got our Z-Man Micro Finesse little, what you call them? Little grubs with some nice jointed tails on. You see that jointed tail on the back? These usually have really good action. Crappie love these. You see that joint? So it should have some really good action in the water, letting it free fall a little bit. They should be picking these up a lot off the free fall. I was thinking about getting some bobbers, like twitching it if I wanted to. Twitching it with some bobbers would be a good idea, especially with the little jig heads. But that's the collection that we got so far. These are the different lures that we got. This should be a real interesting challenge. Let me go ahead and grab a $5 pole. We bought a pole today for $5. Lady hooked us up. And it's a Shakespeare brand. I'm finna show you right now. Let's check it out. All right, so this is the rod that we got right here. Nice spinning rod. And like I said, oh, this is not Shakespeare. It's made by Shimano, which is a pretty reputable brand. This is the FX 262A, 6 foot, 6 to 15 pound test. Yeah, couldn't go wrong with it. And on here they got a AX 4000 FA. I'm not real familiar with this one, but I know this is also made by Shimano. So let me know in the comments if this is a pretty good rod and reel setup. I know for the price that I got it, you can't beat it. And it also came with some line. Not sure what company the line is with. It's possibly Berkeley or Strand. I see that little purple undertone to it. A lot of Strand line has that colorway. So the line's not too heavy. I don't know how durable it is, but it'll be interesting for us to check out. We're gonna go ahead, head to the water. I don't have any spots in mind that I'm going to, but anything I see interesting that I think we could probably get us some bites on with these new lures that we got, we're gonna try it out. So stay tuned. We're gonna catch up at the fishing spot. Let's get it.